Hello again, Slayers. It's me, Kyle, but I'm better known as Roboslicer in the Dauntless community. I'm going to be out of town this week, so this is going to be a very quick sub 5 for editing and uploading, so I just wanted to let you guys know that this week is going to be Quilshot. Very simple and very easy to get through. You see, he's a neutral behemoth, so you're not really going to be using any elemental advantage against him for anything, so I would definitely use Frost Weapon, because Frost Weapons not only slows him down, but also get you a little bit extra damage. So for this week, we're going to be using Frost Weapons, and allow me, as usual, we're going to go over the strats, drop time, and everything that you're going to need to do to get the sub 5. And as usual, let's look at the modifiers for this week's trials. So this week it looks like he's going to have a lot of frozen modifiers, so you're going to see Whiteout, Icy Grasp, Deep Freeze, and Frigid Touch. So you're going to lose a lot of stamina, not really be able to see, and if he hits you, you're going to be slowed down quite a bit, so do your best to dodge and not get hit. Strats for this week are usually very simple. All you gotta do is pot up, jump right in, he'll be waiting for you right at the start. You're gonna pull towards him and you're just gonna focus on his head. You see, you're not really gonna be focusing on his arm because the arms don't break very easily. You're gonna focus on the tusk on the Quilshot, as many of us already know. Quilshot's tusks are the easiest to break, so you're gonna focus on his break parts for his face. If you get a break part, you'll get a better time. As usual, in this trials, you're gonna also wanna focus not just on his head, but also breaking the spines. You see, as I found out recently, if you break the spines when he actually gets enraged or when he does shoot the spines out in the air, it slows him down a bit, so they won't come out immediately, so if the more spikes you break, the less spikes will actually come out. Next are those ice spikes that you're going to be running into periodically, which is a modifier in this week's trial. You're going to use your Reaper's Dance. Because you are using momentum blades, you'll be able to stay up in the air a few times, a little bit longer, more pips, and more power. Because you are bonded to the Warrior's Chain Blades as well, you'll get more power every time you actually use your Reaper's Dance. So stay in the air as much as you possibly can to avoid the ice spikes. Next, when he does go in rage, if possible, make sure you stay up in the air. If you do get hit, you will not get Frigid Touch because it's not a physical attack, but it is still best to not get hit by that. You are using Iceborne, so you won't go down that easily, but still I would recommend not just getting hit at all. Next, you're also going to want to do another thing. It's very simple. If you see that ball that makes it impossible to see, you can break it, but I wouldn't recommend really trying to go for it. You can destroy it if you want, but if you don't feel like you necessarily need to because you can't see him, don't worry about it. Just kind of leave it alone. More focus on the spikes and that he's a little bit harder to actually hit because of that Frigid Touch, because if he does accidentally tap you, boom, you are slower. Anyway, that's this week's trials, little strats, really easy to get through. I hope you all have a nice day. Happy hunting, Slayers, and be safe.